Final Flight of the Perseus is a free shmup that continues the legacy of arcade classics like Galaga. Controlling the inevitably doomed starship Perseus, you must battle waves of attacking enemy aliens until your reactions fail you and you explode into space dust. The direct controls help you to navigate the single-screen war zones in seconds. Your crude pixelated ship fires endlessly upwards as you drag it around the screen, dodging the equally ugly alien aggressors. Unfortunately, the one-to-one movement isn't handled very smoothly, with your craft jerking awkwardly around the screen like a paper plane on a string. Battles consist of randomly generated waves comprising the game's handful of enemies. The aliens themselves don't really seem to have their heart in it though. Some of them bounce slowly around the top of the screen, while others remain completely still and take occasional potshots at you. That said, even these simple foes eventually become a challenge as their speed and numbers increase, until you eventually lose through sheer attrition. Luckily, you have time to gather yourself between waves. During these pauses, you can spend points earned in-game to power up your solitary weapon and recharge your shields. There are very few upgrade options available, and no IAPs thanks to ad support, but this does at least keep the playing field level for the online leaderboards. To add a little bit of spice to the proceedings, there are 4 massive boss crafts that you'll repeatedly encounter. Like the standard enemies, these increase in power upon each meeting. Whether they attack with homing plasma cannons or simply spray the screen with lasers, their assaults become ever more intense. Despite this though, meeting a boss for the 3rd time in a run does eventually become kinda monotonous. Final Flight of the Perseus is about as straightforward as a shmup can be. There are no frills, and the high score driven action doesn't do much to develop the experience. It's fine in short bursts, but if you're good at its wave-based combat, then you'll probably find yourself a bit bored after the first few scuffles. This has been James with AppSpy.com. We review, you decide.